For many decades down there has been comparatively slight engineering innovate in females' public health means, but the growth of associated devices and a lift of public health taboos about the planet is giver growth to a world femtech production cost lot billions. Female do up 51% of the planet's people, but lot of the issues they include to transactions in, of menstrual to climacteric period, include frequently been banned topic. Sullen founding member Amy Thompson was reasoned by private expertise to go in femtech. She was fleeing a communication agent while she was undiagnosed in issues associated to the distress hormonal hydrocortisone. My periods had stopped and I implemented down there wasn't whatever out down there for me. The technique how was down there was main, she says. Sullen asks for yours age and the day of yours recent time. Of down there, users can hold path of how their hormones are change, to assist themselves know their bodies and job in them. We are creation and with technique to supporting female in a way how is secure for them, she says. How includes not marketing users' information onto corporations, says Ms. Thompson. Sullen urged to enter a health market wherever users can buy items relying on their set out preferences about subject area love dietary and workout. Female are now in official position of more liability and force, and we can see how these problems can be allowed by technique, she says. This area is rapidly developing since human beings are implementing they are creature underserved in these areas. Priya Guha of World Technology Begin Up Web Rocket Space, says, the is a increasing marketplace in enormous capacity. Health technique has historic been means for men intended by men, but now in femtech we include women entrepreneurs who are drive these means. The is a segment how has been fully missed, but how is change, and the is the ultimate period to get invest. LV founding member Tanya Bowler says the growth of connected devices and the bankruptcy of taboos about females' public health has helping changing behavior. Her application-linked coach helps female to reinforce their pelvis story with 5-minute workouts, and is now proposed by the UK's Domestic Public Health Facility, NHS. Ms. Bowler has treated in World Public Health Innovate for lot year, at first for the Joint Nations and later at Marie Stopes World. But while she had a infant, she implemented how females' public health as necessary were creature sadly neglected in the customer market. Bubble intemperance isn't sexual, but 1 in 3 female include it, she says. This age sanitation marketplace is enormous, but since it's a female's public health question it's fully lie. Human beings discover whatever on the vaginal difficult to say on, but it's lightweight for technique to do a distinction. LV as well makes a quiet, wirelessly chest pump related to an application, importance it can path yours advance, time the unit himself can be managed of yours telephone. Technique is so ill-intended for female, and the chest pump epitomizes all how is bad on female's public health, it's onerous, loud, and difficult to utilize, she says. We are abandoned while it comes to innovate, but the chest pump is quiet, lie, and you can go on your date. But lot femtech founders paper how investors frequently don't cherish the requirement for such a means, or why female might be concerned in them at all. Thou had to very incantation it out how females' hormones vary lightly, says Ms. Thompson. Recall the previous days hard to draw investors who were unwilling to come markets they didn't know. Each day we are behavior in our tension, and I could not trust things so essential had been missed, she says. Such how to put in femtech will discover a extensive goal marketplace lumbered in obsolete means. The female hygienic marketplace one is cost an alleged $30 bn, £23 bn, but has seen hardly any innovate with the swab was developed in the 1930s. Down there's a lot of sound about femtech at the time and I believe how is just a nice item, says Harriet Forsyth, analysis at Intelligent Characteristic Consultants, Clearview Up. In reality, lot femtech inventions tap in the tendency for health monitoring, how far you work, how length you sleeping, which you take. This expect is how the information can be utilized to ensure thing how female very requirement, that is show which is in fact departure on in their public health and predictive facility wherever the symptoms are not evident, love ovarian carcinoma, Ms. Forsyth says. So which's following for femtech? One team who stay underserved by technique is climacteric female, propose MS Forsyth. They could as well be helping by a Fitbit-like unit how allows them to hold path of their symptoms, for sample. Female who are climacteric sense love they are neglected on, and if down there was thing to path their symptoms, I believe they would be rather susceptible to how